Well, all right now, everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you saw the last video, I went off on a tangent and decided to make it a whole new video about saw chain and chain brakes. I got a little bit off target there, so I said, let's go ahead and make two videos, because I need videos. 3 a week is very difficult to do. I've always said I don't know how long I'm going to keep the 3 videos up, but I just keep going and going, and I bring my camera and I enjoy making the videos and doing the editing. So I was able to get monetized on YouTube, and I am thankful for that. So just for me, you know, I don't have a big pair of Hooters and a pair of tight shorts on or anything, and I can go do OnlyFans. That's more for the females. The Instagram and the OnlyFans, I don't have much luck with that. So I feel very blessed to be on YouTube and to be making a little bit of money, getting monetized on YouTube and everything. So thanks for all the subscribers out there, the new people, the old people that have been with me, everybody. It means so much to me to make a little bit of money and to be monetized and to have people out there watching means so much. Thank you. Thanks for the super chats. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and watch some damn videos. It really helps, like I said. So today we're going to just be splitting some wood. I think this is box elder. I got some mulberry over here and some maple and a little bit of hackberry that I bucked up a couple days ago. But I'm just going to be splitting some wood today, and I need to make a few ricks of wood. So we're going to start off right here, and I'll show you what this looks like when I'm done. Maybe show a little bit of splitting, and we'll see how many truckloads of wood I can get done today. I'll show you each load as I finish. I hope to at least probably get at least 2 loads. If I could do 3 or 4, that'd be great, but that takes, you know, that goes from a 3 or 4 hour day to a 6 to an 8 hour day, and it's going to be pretty hot out here today, so I don't know how much I'll get done, but I'd like to get at least 2 loads of wood. So here we go. Let's get going on this wood. I'm going to stop rambling. All right, so just to show you, this is that what I believe is box elder. It may be some kind of hybrid crap maple, but it behaves like box elder to me. But box elder is in the maple family, so there's that. Even if it is box elder, it is a type of maple. And then over here I got a little pile of some mulberry and maple right here, some rounds split up, ready to go. And we're going to be splitting that here today. And I also bucked up some hackberry right over here. There's all kinds of good hackberry. That's some pretty good sized hackberry wood right here, those 2 pieces. Man, that's a big old piece of hackberry. They do get big though, those hackberry trees. But I got a few rounds of hackberry bucked up over here ready to be split as well. So that's going to be the first truckload of wood. There's all kinds of good wood. I mean, that's a nice hackberry log running right there. And that's some nice wood on top of it. It's a little bit larger size. But I also just noticed how beautiful this piece of oak is right here. That's a really nice oak log running through there. No telling when I'll get to all that. I'm just, right now it's June, so I'm just making wood. Whatever goes, goes. I'm making all kinds of wood. I'm not focusing on oak anymore. I'm just making wood, maple, box elder, ash, hackberry, you name it. So whatever I get my hands on, there's a piece of tree of heaven over there I need to finish out. I'm just making all kinds of wood. Doesn't matter what it is. So you never know what you're going to see, but let me get on splitting this wood. And I don't even know if I'm going to show that. I've been rambling on long enough. I can probably make a video without showing splitting wood for 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and split all this wood. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Show you the truckload. See how... I think I got about a truckload of wood here, and we'll just see how all that wood goes in the truck, and I'll report to you shortly and show you what it looks like. Alright, now I got all that wood split up, some mulberry and some maple, a little bit of ash, And this is what it looks like in that truck. I got it pretty much filled. I got to drive and put that in the stacking pile. So there's that load. And this is that ash log. There was a metal in it, and I took my axe and I broke half of it off just for the fun of it. And I wanted to try to see what was inside, but can't see it. It's on the back side down in there. Anyways, the rest of that wood, what was left over from the hackberry, is right here. So I had that much hackberry left over too, which is a pretty good amount, maybe about a third of a truckload. So let me go get all this stuff stacked up here, and then I'm gonna have to come back and pick up my hackberry, maybe do a little more split and see if I can't get that second load in. Here we go. All right, now everybody, I'm here at the stacking pile. I'm gonna throw all this wood into the regimen over here, get it stacking. Now there's crap everywhere. I don't know if you can see, but they dumped some fill dirt over there. And they've also brought this wood in here, which that's a piece of mulberry up there now. And this other piece of rotten wood, I'm not real sure what it is. But I could maybe make firewood out of that. It's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a pain in the butt, but I think I could saw that up. And then we got another big piece of mulberry here on the left, that yellow colored wood, and some smaller mulberry pieces. And then they brought all this walnut in here, and it's just covered in vines. Now that vine usually breaks off there pretty easy when you split it up, but that's just going to be kind of a mess to deal with that. And all the birds are out here. Hey, little buddy. So I got that to deal with too if I want to now. That's just kind of a mess. Look at all those vines on that walnut. And it's in a big pile of sawdust. But I guess they put that here in my area for me to buck up and make wood. This is just, what a mess out here. Look at how tall that grass is. It's waist high. So I'm going to have to probably weed eat this area, and then I don't know if I'm going to mess with that walnut or not. That looks like a mess right there. Those are some really, really thick vines on that wood. I mean, that's going to be something getting that vine off of there, and hopefully there's no poison ivy mixed in there with it. So there's that going on. And they also made a dump over here right across the road, and I think this is some oak. I'm not sure. Oh no, is this cherry in here? Okay, we got some cherry. Oh man, I'm gonna have to dig through that. We got a few pieces of cherry wood, which is awesome, nice sized cherry. And then there's some other wood here mixed in that looks like maple. So I wouldn't mind digging through that little pile and trying to pick out some of these cherry pieces. Oh yeah, there's some nice sized cherry in there. So I'll have to dig through that one day, and a bunch of leaves and crap. Anyways, so that's what's going on. Gonna try to get unloaded here. And they've just been dumping crap everywhere. This place is getting to be a complete mess. I mean, I can't even get through over here. And I was driving in and out that way, and they just came and dumped a bunch of crap right here. So I will no longer be able to get out of this wood yard that way. Man, I don't know if they're going to clean this place up soon or what. Hopefully one day they might clean it up a little bit, because I can't even get through over here. And there's wood all down through there over in that direction. There's wood I wanted to get. So who knows, but that's what's going on. All right, everybody, that's my second load of wood. I accomplished my goal for today. I got the 2 loads of wood, and I am starving. But we got some maple and some walnut and some oak and some hackberry in there is what that is. And it's a little over a rick, just barely over a rick of wood. So overall, a good day. Oh, I think I got a tick on me, or a bug. All right. Sorry, I had a bug on me there. So anyways, I am starving. Got to head out of here, man. This isn't the kind of hungry where you're just like, oh, it's time for lunch, I'm going to take a break. This is like, I'm starving and I'm about to pass out if I don't eat soon. So I got to call it quits on that. I had some nice easy bucking wood around here and got that done, and some maple, and I'm going to head out of here now.